Dress right. Dress. Oh, come on. What in the world's... Now, look at this. Look at this. Jason Wayne has defaced the uniform of the United States. He's cut the arms. Oh, and Crimson as well. They've cut the arms off of the uniform. That ought to be a federal law. Call the U.S. Marshals.
Expect nothing less from the coalition forces, but I tell you what, it was this team that was waving the white flag at the Saturday night special. How about that, war analyst?
I don't know anything about what you're talking about. Listen to the five-star general.
And
the
what's
He-Man of
the
Homeland
wild
Security.
cards? Are they standing guard duty here in front of the television desk?
These are the corporal at arms. The wild cards. You okay?
What are you having a staff meeting in there or what?
Show some respect, old man.
I am showing respect.
No,
I
you're
can go
not.
a
Keep
totally
your mouth
different
shut.
direction here. I cannot believe they defaced the uniform of the United States military.
Their arms just blew off the sleeves. They've got those massive, arms.
Will you shut up? Mr. Speaker, General Wayne, members of the coalition, our distinguished guests, ignorant and uninformed citizens, as we gather here tonight, Ohio Valley Wrestling is plagued with corruption. Our economy is in recession, and the uncivilized wrestling fans face unprecedented dangers, yet the coalition has never been stronger.
I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
Shut up.
We have rallied a great coalition, and our quest is to rid the world of terrorism and free this company from oppression. The terrorists who have once occupied this locker room will soon occupy cells in Guantanamo Bay. And the terrorist leaders, such as Dixie Carter, Danny Davis, Al Snow, just to name a few, who have urged followers to sacrifice their lives by opposing the coalition, are now running for their own. Our cause is just, and it continues. But our discoveries in the TNA OVW infrastructure has confirmed our worst fears. The conspiracy starts from the president of TNA all the way down to the bottom-feeding, monkey suit wearing fat slob of an OVW ring announcer. With that being said, shut up, please.
Aren't you?
This is a State of the Union address. Keep them quiet. Do something, guys. Keep them quiet. With that being said, our men have compiled intel, and we've made a list. A coalition's most wanted list. Cameraman, get over here. Zoom in on this. I know these ignorant people out here can't read. Neither can the viewers at home. Get a close look.
That's
you
what
might
was
see
inside
some
this
familiar
envelope.
faces such as Rob Terry, wanted by the coalition for unlawful theft of my property. The OVW heavyweight title. Rob Terry, do not think I've forgotten. But Jason Wayne, you tell them where our sights are focused right now.
As of 0600 hours this morning, the coalition's target is taking a new step in a new direction. As of 0600 hours this morning, the coalition forces are now targeting the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions, Alexander Silva and Samuel Shaw.
Yes!
There's something that all of America does not know about these two evildoers. General Crimson and myself have spent countless hours in the Pentagon collecting enemy intelligence on your current OVW Tag Team Champions. And what we have found out is that Alexander Silva was trained as a warfighter in the French-Canadian Army. He's a trained spy sent here to American soil to collect intelligence on the coalition forces.
All of you should be aware of this.
You gotta be
concerns
kidding
all
me.
Of you.
Samuel Shaw is guilty of treason for siding with this man. We have full privileges from the Commander-in-Chief to wage war on these two men. In fact, these
ridiculous.
Those are the two scum that pinned down my fire team in Korea. They pinned down my fire team in Korea. What?
You're not old enough to have been in Korea, you
Stay on track here.
We need intel. We need artillery. Men, call in the artillery.
Oh my gosh.
064 Whiskey Tango.
Jason Wayne is having a
artillery.
flashback.
Intel, do you read me?
flashback.
What?
He's not
Intel.
good.
What? There's gas. Chemicals. Gas.
He's got that PTSD.
What are you, 87 years old?
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
And this
there's
is
no chemical
exactly
warfare.
why I call him the crazy commander.
Jason, no. There's no chemical
What is he
warfare.
doing?
It's clear. We need to stay on track.
He's having a
We need to stay on
flashback.
track, Jason. It's okay, trust me.
You might have taken me once. You're not going to do it again. If we're not going to fight. If these men are trying to take me down, I'll kill them all.
Well, they got a grenade. Clear this room.
They're going down with me.
Clear this room. Clear this room.
Wake him up.
Is the pin in it?
Yes, the pin is still
Is
in
the
it.
pin in it?
The pin is still in it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
It's okay. Crisis
as we
averted.
stated, Benedict Shaw, you and your French foreign national spy are in our crosshairs. Ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake about it, this is war.
Whoa.
There will be casualties.
scary.
Either you're with us or you're with the terrorists.
My God, he pulled a live grenade out and Davis. Listen, we got to take a break. We got to get this under control. We'll be back in a few minutes.
The official website for Ohio Valley Wrestling is ovwrestling.com. Log on for streaming video of the weekly TV shows uploaded every Thursday, talent roster with all the OVW stars, news on live events, the latest OVW home videos for sale, and complete information on the program known as the Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Training Center.
The next contest is set for one fall and is for the #1 contendership for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship. Yep.
No time for that introduction. The crazy commander Jason Wayne jumping the start against Rudy Switchblade here. This a #1 contendership match for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship. The winner of between these two teams will go on to face Alex Silva and Sam Shaw.
And of course, well, you see what's going on, exactly what I was going to address. This is still a little something left over from our Saturday night special because Godderz left Rudy Switchblade hanging.
And it's still unclear why Mr. Spectacular wasn't at the special.
He said he was busy.
Well, you got to understand now, Mr. Spectacular is a very important person, and he's got some important modeling shoots. He's got important Hollywood dates that he's got to attend. But you got to understand with Rudy.
What's more important than an opportunity at the Tag Team Championship?
You know, I understand Rudy's upset about that, and he's justifiable in that. He was upset that his partner wasn't there to support him. But you got to understand, Mr. Spectacular is very important.
Coalition forces saying that they have a new step, a new direction, and named new targets, new terrorists, if you will, Dean.
Yeah, and if you ask me, all this terrorist crap and all that stuff, I don't care. I care about the fact that there is still a captain-lieutenant issue going on here. I don't care what they say. There is an issue still going on here with Godderz and Switchblade, and Switchblade doesn't get the respect he thinks he should get. Godderz thinks that he's the superstar, and that's going to cause problems in a tag team.
Switchblade looks like
Look
he's
at
ready
this,
to make a tag, And Spectacular doesn't even have his head in the game. He doesn't even have his head in the match.
Well, when the camera's in front of him, he's got to pose.
No, when he's standing on the apron, he's got to wrestle.
You've got to understand Mr. Spectacular Jesse Godderz' point of view.
Look. Yeah, goes around, baby. What goes around?
Godderz wants to get out of there as fast as possible.
He doesn't want to have a blemish on his body, a blemish on his GQ looks.
But he's in the wrong business, Titus.
Oh, dynamics. We got issues here, kids. We got big issues here. Switchblade is walking out. Switchblade is walking out. Oh, and saying, how does it feel? Now Jason Wayne takes the opportunity and is putting it on Jessie Godderz.
Dissension among the best team ever, creating the opportunity here for the Coalition forces to strike, and strike is exactly what Jason Wayne is doing right now.
It's just a mere misunderstanding. They're going to get through this. They've got to understand each person's point of view. That's all that matters. Jessie was important. Rudy's important. They just got to both agree on that.
Goes around, comes around. Godderz dumped on Switchblade at the Saturday Night Special, and Rudy Switchblade has just walked out. Oh, hold it. No, something I thought they were saying Crimson had in his mind, but he decided to stick the knee into the spine and grab the chin and talk about the way that rips at the spinal cord and the muscles around it is an exceptional hold. But right now, Jessie Godderz trying to work his way out of it, an elbow and another one into the gut of the Coalition General.
Godderz got a one-on-two encounter here, a handicap match, and don't forget, the #1 contendership is on the line. One of these two teams is going to go on and face Silva and Shaw.
And I have to believe that it's going to be the Coalition. They've got their act together, and they're not worried about going out and getting some sort of, modeling deal or anything like that. They don't have a Hollywood girlfriend that's a knockouts champion. All they're worried about is taking care of the terrorists. These are terrorists, the Quebecian terrorist who was a spy, Alex Silva, and Sam Shaw.
You gotta be kidding me.
Their intel is not wrong.
Oh, man.
One power.
Not wrong.
Into the cover, and that is it.
Here's your winners and the #1 contenders for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship. General Crimson, General Wayne, the Coalition.
Coalition forces now on a collision course with the OVW Southern Tag Team Champions. But Dean, you really can't blame Rudy Switchblade for walking away right